What if I told you that the clothes you're wearing right now might be silently aging you? That floral blouse you've had forever? Or those crop pants you swear by? They could be adding years to your look without you even realizing it. But don't worry, you're not alone. And this video is here to help. We're going to fix it step by step because you deserve to feel stylish, confident, and completely yourself at any age. I've heard it so many times from women over 50. They'll say, I used to know what looked good on me, but now I'm just not sure anymore. And you know what? That's totally understandable. As we age, our bodies change, our lives shift, and suddenly our go-to outfits don't feel quite right anymore. But here's the thing. It's not about chasing trends or dressing like you're 20 again. It's about learning how to evolve your style in a way that feels good to you right now. You deserve clothes that reflect the woman you are today, wise, vibrant, full of life. And that doesn't have to mean complicated. A few small shifts, like adjusting your fit, changing a pattern, or updating your go-to pieces, can make a big difference. In this video, I'll show you how to let go of outdated pieces and welcome in a style that's fresh, flattering, and completely you. It's easier than you think, and way more fun too. We all hold on to clothes that once made us feel good, right? Maybe it was a favorite top or a skirt that used to fit just right. But the truth is, not every piece keeps up with us as we grow. Some styles start to drag us down without us even noticing. The real challenge isn't throwing everything out. It's learning to spot what no longer serves you and having the confidence to let go and make space for something better. Florals can be beautiful. They really can. But let's talk about the kind of floral prints that do more harm than good. You know the ones I mean. Big, bold flowers that look like they belong on your grandmother's couch, or maybe on a curtain from the 80s. We've all had a blouse like that sitting in our closet, waiting for the right day. But here's the truth. That day may have passed, and that blouse might be aging you without you realizing it. I get it. Florals feel safe. They're cheerful, they're soft, they're familiar. But not all florals are created equal. When the print is too loud or the colors are outdated, it can overwhelm your frame and steal attention from your face. And let's be honest, your face is where the light should land. Your eyes, your smile, that's what people should notice first, not the giant pink daisy on your shoulder. Here's a quick test. When you wear a floral top, do people compliment you or the shirt? If it's always, oh, that's a cute blouse, but they never say, you look great today, then the shirt might be doing more talking than you are. Now, I'm not saying florals are off limits forever, but you've got to be picky. Smaller prints in muted tones can be lovely. A scattered floral on a neutral background can add just enough softness without taking over. But even better, try stepping into solids. A crisp white blouse, a soft denim button-up, a striped shirt with clean lines. These are timeless. They brighten your features. They let you shine. And guess what? They're easy to mix and match, too. No more wondering if your shirt clashes with your pants. Solids simplify things, and they raise the style bar instantly. Think of it this way. Your wardrobe should support you, not compete with you. You got stories to tell, places to go, and people to connect with. Let your clothes lift you up, not hold you back. So here's your challenge. Go to your closet. Pull out every floral top you own. Hold each one up and ask yourself, does this make me feel fresh? Does it reflect who I am right now? If not, it might be time to say goodbye. You don't need to change everything. Just start with one top. One simple, modern piece that lets you walk into a room feeling like the very best version of yourself. And remember, updating your look doesn't mean losing your identity. It means refining it. It means choosing pieces that reflect the woman you are today, not who you used to be. Let's talk about skirts, specifically those tiered floral midi skirts that seem to pop up everywhere. At first glance, they look easy, flowy, comfortable. And honestly, they are. That's part of the appeal. But sometimes comfort disguises itself as style, and that's where we get into trouble. If you've ever worn one and felt like your lower half doubled in volume, you're not imagining it. Those layers, those ruffles, that tie belt, they all work together to add bulk, not shape. And if the skirt hits mid-calf, that's the tricky length. It can make your legs look shorter and throw off your entire proportion. I know these skirts feel feminine. They feel safe. But when they're paired with outdated florals and a wide elastic waistband, they start to say stuck instead of stylish. And you're not stuck, you're evolving. Here's a better option. A pleated A-line skirt that schemes your shape, hugs you at the waist, and flows out gently. It gives you definition, movement, and structure. And the best part? It looks effortless. Solid colors work best. Navy, olive, soft cream, even blush. If you love a pattern, go for something subtle and modern. Think narrow stripes or gentle prints that don't scream for attention. Try pairing your skirt with a fitted top. Tuck it in. Add a slim belt if you want to define your waist more. Suddenly, you look polished, put together, and still comfortable. This isn't about getting rid of everything soft and flowy in your closet. It's about recognizing when a garment is serving you and when it's not. You don't need to wear something that hides your body to feel relaxed. You can choose pieces that flatter and free you at the same time. And if you're unsure, try this. Pick one of your tiered skirts and wear it for a few hours at home. Then switch to a structured skirt and do the same. Take note of how you feel. Do you stand taller? Walk differently? Sometimes your body tells the truth before your brain catches up. So go ahead, open that closet, take a second look at those comfy floral numbers, and ask yourself, does this skirt lift me up or weigh me down? Let's dress with intention. Let's choose pieces that say, I know who I am, and I'm not afraid to show it. You deserve clothes that fit the life you live now. That means letting go of what no longer reflects your energy and choosing what helps you shine. One good skirt can do that. All right, let's talk about shorts. Now, I know shorts can feel tricky once we're past a certain age. A lot of women tell me, I don't even wear them anymore. And that's a shame because you absolutely can. You just have to pick the right pair. The real issue comes in when we reach for the ones with scalloped hems, embroidery, or anything that looks like it belongs in a teenager's summer wardrobe. You've seen them. Maybe you even have a pair. Cute little flower patterns, frilly edges, pastel shades. They might seem playful or young, but here's the twist. Those details can actually age you faster. Why? Because they create a visual contrast. Instead of looking youthful, they highlight the difference between your style and your stage of life. That's not flattering. It's distracting. Let's flip the script. Instead of reaching for something cute, go for something clean. Tailored shorts with a flat front and a little structure do wonders. Think solid colors, navy, white, tan, or even soft chambray. Mid-thigh to just above the knee is a flattering length for most body types. Add side pockets and a neat waistband, and now you're working with something polished. Pair those shorts with a simple tucked-in blouse or a crisp tee. Maybe add a thin leather belt or a light cardigan draped over your shoulders. It's relaxed, yes, but still put together. You're not trying too hard, but you're also not hiding. You're owning your look. And here's a tip. Next time you're trying on shorts in the fitting room or at home, stand in front of the mirror and really look. Ask yourself, do I feel sharp in this? Confident. If the answer is no, it's not the right pair. I once had a client who had a drawer full of these fun shorts she never actually wore out of the house. She said they were for backyard wear, but the truth was they made her feel frumpy. We swapped them out for 2 tailored pairs in neutral colors, and suddenly she felt excited to get dressed again. It made a difference in how she walked, how she stood, even how she talked. So give a shot. Pull out your shorts collection and do a little audit. Keep the ones that make you feel grounded and confident. Let go of the rest. Because at the end of the day, fashion should support you, not make you feel like you're trying to be someone you're not. And remember, you're not dressing for anyone but yourself. Let your style reflect how far you've come and how great you feel today. Let's be real. Those embroidered tops with flowers, butterflies, and sparkly thread might have had their moment. Maybe you picked one up thinking this adds personality or it's fun and different. And at the time, maybe it was. But somewhere along the way, that top stopped feeling fresh. Instead, it started feeling more like something from craft fair. The thing with embroidered and applique tops is that they can overwhelm you. They take the spotlight away from your face and draw attention to the details on the fabric instead. And when the design is too busy or too whimsical, it can make your whole outfit feel outdated, even if the fit is fine. I had a client who owned a closet full of these tops. She loved them because they felt lively. But every time she wore one, she didn't feel polished. She felt like the top was wearing her. That's a big difference. You want your clothes to support you, not steal the show. So what should you reach for instead? Simplicity. A solid blouse in a flattering color. A chambray button-up that goes with everything. A soft striped tee that hugs you in all the right places. These pieces might seem basic, but they are anything but boring. They give you room to shine. They let your natural presence come forward. If you still want personality in your outfit, add it with accessories. A bold necklace, a patterned scarf, or a great pair of earrings can do the job without overwhelming your look. That way, you're adding style that you can control and change depending on your mood. Here's a good rule of thumb. When you try on a top, ask yourself this. Do I feel like me in this? Or like I'm wearing a costume? If it feels like a character from a storybook, it's probably time to retire it. Letting go of those embroidered favorites can be tough, especially if they hold memories. But remember, your style today is a reflection of who you are now, not who you were 10 years ago. It's okay to move on. So open that closet, pull out 3 of your busiest tops, hold them up, and then try something cleaner, something quieter. You might be surprised at how powerful simple can feel. You don't need loud clothes to make a strong statement. Sometimes, the quietest pieces speak the loudest about who you are and how far you've come. And remember, your confidence is the accessory that matters most. Let your outfit highlight that, not hide it. Let's talk sweaters. You know the ones soft, warm, cozy. We all love them, especially as the weather cools down. But here's the thing. Not every sweater is doing you a favor. Some are just loud. I'm talking about the floral knits, the sparkly threads, the chunky patterns that shout from across the room. You might have picked one up because it looked cheerful or because it reminded you of something your mom used to wear. There's nostalgia there, and I get it. But if a sweater is wearing you instead of the other way around, we've got a problem. Loud prints and heavy textures can add bulk, especially around the shoulders and bust. And that's often the area we're trying to soften, not emphasize. I once had a client who brought me a whole bag of sweaters, bright colors, big flowers, metallic yarn. She said, they're fun, right? But when she tried them on, her expression changed. She didn't feel like herself in them. She felt hidden. That's the key. The best clothes should feel like a second skin, not a disguise. When someone looks at you, you want them to notice your eyes, your smile, the energy you bring, not just the sweater. So what works better? Try a turtleneck in camel or soft gray, a navy crew neck with clean lines, even a sweater with subtle texture, like ribbing or a fine knit, can be interesting without being overwhelming. These pieces bring attention back to you, not away from you. If you want to add personality, layer it. Throw on a statement necklace. Wrap a colorful scarf around your neck. Use your accessories to speak up and let your sweater stay quiet. Another tip, try a monochromatic look. A matching sweater and pants in the same tone can elongate your frame and make you look instantly more polished. It's a small change, but it makes a huge difference. Now, I'm not saying get rid of every cozy piece you own, but do a little check-in. Pull out your loudest sweaters and ask yourself, do I feel good in this? Or just covered up? That question alone can help guide what stays and what goes. You deserve to feel confident, not camouflaged. So choose sweaters that support your presence instead of drowning it. Because the real warmth should come from how your clothes make you feel, not just how thick the fabric is. Confidence starts with comfort, but it grows with clarity. The right sweater won't just keep you warm. It will help you stand tall, feel seen, and walk out the door knowing you look put together. Let's be honest, pants are one of the trickiest parts of the wardrobe. And cropped wide-leg pants, they seem like a good idea at first. They're comfy, they feel breezy, and you don't have to worry about hemming. But here's the thing, they're not doing most of us any favors. These pants often stop at the widest part of the leg, which can visually cut you off. Instead of elongating your silhouette, they shorten your frame and make you appear boxier. And if the fabric is flowy or the waistband is elastic, now you've lost even more structure. It can feel like you're drowning in fabric. I had a client once who loved her cropped wide legs. She said they were her go-to weekend pants. But when we looked at pictures of her wearing them, even she admitted they didn't do her any justice. We swapped them out for a pair of full-length trousers with a clean waistband, and suddenly, she looked taller and more confident. She felt it too. So what's the better alternative? Go for length. A straight leg or wide leg pant that hits right at the top of your shoe is a game changer. It draws the eye down, gives your body balance, and makes you look pulled together without trying too hard. Choose a pair with a defined waistband. Avoid anything too stretchy or gathered unless it's balanced by a tailored fit elsewhere. Darker colors tend to slim the leg, but don't be afraid of color either. Olive, navy, even rust can be flattering and fresh. The beauty of these pants is versatility. You can dress them up with a blouse and heels, or down with a tucked-in tee and loafers. They move with you, not against you. And that's what good clothes should do. Work with your body, not make you second-guess it. Here's something to try. Stand in front of the mirror wearing your cropped wide legs. Take a picture, then switch to a full-length version and snap another. Compare them side by side. Which version feels more aligned with who you are now? Fashion is about evolution. It's okay to outgrow things, even pants. Especially pants. When you know better, you dress better. And when you dress better, you feel better. So give yourself permission to level up. Ditch the crops that cut you short, and find a pair of pants that helps you stand tall, in every sense of the word. One small change can create a ripple effect in how you move, how you feel, and how the world sees you. That's the power of the right pair of pants. Let's wrap this up by talking about something most people forget: shoes. It's so easy to focus on tops and pants, but the truth is, your shoes finish the whole look. And one of the biggest style traps I see, those bulky, crisscross slide sandals. You know the ones. Comfy? Absolutely. Stylish? Not so much. They're great for around the house, maybe even the backyard. But when it comes to building an outfit that makes you feel confident and put together, those sandals are working against you. The thick straps, the heavy soles, they make your feet look wider, your legs look shorter, and your overall outfit feel less intentional. And I get it. After a certain age, comfort becomes a non-negotiable. Nobody wants to walk around with sore feet just to look cute. But here's the good news. You don't have to choose between comfort and style. You can absolutely have both. There's so many great alternatives that offer support and still look beautiful. Think low-block heels, pointed toe flats, cushion loafers, or even sleek sneakers in a neutral color. These styles give your outfit a lift, literally and visually, without sacrificing ease. A client of mine once told me she had a whole row of comfort shoes she wore on rotation. but she always felt frumpy. We swapped just 2 pairs out for more structured flats in black and nude, and suddenly she felt more polished. Her outfits looked more intentional, even when she was just wearing jeans and a tee. Another trick? Pay attention to the shape of the toe. Round toes tend to look more casual and sometimes even childish. A softly pointed or almond toe can instantly elevate the look. And if you're wearing flats, consider your hemline. A crop pant or midi skirt looks best when your shoe adds length, not width. Try this test at home. Stand in front of the mirror wearing your usual slides. Then switch to a structured flat or low heel. Notice your posture, the line of your leg, the way your outfit flows. The difference is subtle, but it matters. So no, you don't have to toss all your easygoing sandals, but maybe keep them for indoor wear or the beach. When it comes to stepping out into the world, pick footwear that walks with purpose. Because styles start from the ground up, and the right shoes don't just carry you, they carry your confidence too. Comfort is important, but confidence is essential. Choose shoes that support both, and you will always walk in strength. Let's pause for a moment because this is bigger than just clothes. This is about how you choose to show up in the world. Every time you reach for something that fits well, flatters your body, and reflects who you are today, you're not just making a style choice. You're making a statement. You're saying, I'm here. I'm present. I care about how I feel and how I'm seen. And that has power. I've seen it over and over. A woman puts on the right pair of pants or a great blouse, looks in a mirror, and stands a little taller. She smiles differently. She moves with more intention. That's not about vanity. That's about confidence. You don't have to reinvent yourself overnight. It starts with one smart swap, one outfit that makes you feel strong. Because when you feel aligned on the outside, it shifts something inside. And that is where real change begins. Style after 50 is not about covering up or playing it safe. It's about stepping into who you are now and letting that version of you shine. The clothes you wear every day should reflect your story, your energy, and your confidence. It should lift you up, not weigh you down. Every swap you make, a better top, a more flattering pant, a shoe that feels right, is a step toward reclaiming that daily spark. And it adds up. You start to look in the mirror and see someone who feels like you again. So keep going. Keep refining. Your style isn't behind you. It's evolving with you. And this next chapter, it might just be your most radiant yet. If this video gave you even one idea or one little boost of confidence, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps more women like you find this kind of content. And share it with a friend who might need a little style spark too. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you most today? And if you're ready to dive deeper, check out the free guide linked below. Let's grow and glow together.